Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into China's technological blueprint for the future. It's a massive strategy they're calling AI+. And we're also going to unpack the really ambitious economic theory that's powering this whole machine.
Okay, let's get right into it. To really get a handle on why China is going all in on artificial intelligence, you first have to understand the immense, and I mean immense, pressures that are forcing its hand.
Because the answer isn't just about some tech race with the West. It's way, way deeper than that. We're talking about a whole set of existential, domestic crises that are threatening the country's growth and its stability. Just look at this number, minus 400 million. It's staggering. That's the projected drop in China's population by the year 2070. Some forecasts even suggest the population could literally be cut in half by the end of the century. This isn't just a trend, it's a demographic cliff of historic proportions.
So what does that mean? Well, you've got a shrinking workforce and a rapidly aging population, which puts a huge strain on the economy. Then there's this thing called the middle income trap, this constant fear that growth will just stall out before China becomes a truly wealthy nation. On top of all that, productivity is slowing down, and there's enormous political pressure for common prosperity to deal with the massive wealth gap. It's basically a perfect storm, and it makes one thing crystal clear. The old economic model is completely broken. So, how in the world does a country solve all these massive, tangled-up challenges? Well, Beijing's response is a new grand economic theory that they believe is the way out. It's called New Quality Productive Forces, or NQPFs for short. And you've got to get this. This is a fundamental pivot in China's whole economic game plan. They're moving away from growth based on quantity, cheap labor, mass production, just making more stuff, to growth based on quality. The main goal is to boost what economists call total factor productivity, which is just a fancy way of saying they want to get more economic bang for their buck through high-tech innovation and efficiency.
And this breaks down that big NQFP idea into 3 core layers. It's a pretty clear roadmap. Step 1, focus on groundbreaking tech like AI. Step 2, use that tech to totally transform old industries and build brand new ones. And Step 3, upgrade the entire economic system from the ground up. It's a really comprehensive plan to rewire their whole economy for the future.
But hey, a theory is just a bunch of words on a page without an engine to make it go, right? And that engine, that is where the AI Plus initiative comes roaring in. This is the action plan designed to turn that whole NQPF vision into reality.
So AI Plus isn't just about building a cool AI sector.
No way. This is the national strategy to basically rewire the entire country with AI. It's the practical, boots-on-the-ground plan designed to make that NQPF dream come true.
And this plan is unbelievably comprehensive. It's not just about factories and labs. It's targeting 6 massive sectors for total AI integration. We're talking everything from scientific research and industry all the way to public welfare and social governance. The ambition here is total. Now, some of this is exactly what you'd expect, right? Like building thousands of AI-powered smart factories, of course. But what's really striking, what makes you go, whoa, is the sheer breadth of the plan. I mean, they're talking about using AI to innovate research in fields like philosophy and ethics. This tells you right away it's not just an economic plan. It's a blueprint for a total societal transformation. Of course, China's plan isn't happening in a vacuum. Not at all. It's unfolding right in the middle of a fierce global competition, primarily with, you guessed it, the United States. And when you put the 2 playbooks side by side, the philosophical differences are just huge. China's is all about a top-down, state-led, whole-of-government push for a complete economic and societal overhaul. The U.S., on the other hand, is taking a private sector-led approach. The government's main job is basically to clear the way for innovation and maintain its technological edge, especially when it comes to national security. And that focus on security is crystal clear when you look at the U.S. budget. I mean, core federal R&D budgets for agencies like the National Science Foundation are in the hundreds of millions. But then look at the Department of Defense. Its potential AI contract value has skyrocketed to over $4.3 billion. That number completely dwarfs the R&D budgets of all other civilian agencies combined, and it tells you exactly where the strategic priority is. This quote from the U.S. AI Action Plan just underscores that point perfectly. The language isn't just about competition. It's about a geopolitical race for outright unquestioned and unchallenged global technological dominance. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? China's AI Plus and NQPF strategy is so much more than just a policy. It's a monumental, national-scale experiment. This is a top-down, state-mandated attempt to use technology to solve huge domestic problems, and at the same time, leapfrog its global rivals. And the timeline is just incredibly ambitious. They are aiming for 90% AI adoption in just a few years, with a goal of a fully intelligent economy by 2035. The scale of this is honestly just mind-boggling. And that brings us to the final crucial question. Is this unprecedented, centralized approach the new model for development in the 21st century? Will it actually solve China's deep-seated problems and create a whole new kind of economy? Or is it a historic and incredibly costly gamble? The world is watching, and the stakes could not be higher.